In today's video, I'm going to talk about an underrated credit card that everybody should have in their wallet because of their simplicity of use, the ability to build your credit, and another great option for you to carry this for everyday spend. So when I come back, we're going to talk about this credit card, the Discover It card, in today's video. I want to welcome you back to the Starr Personal Finance channel. On this channel, I talk everything personal finance. So if this is your first time joining me, I hope you consider being a subscriber. Please cut on your notification. That way you never miss out on a new video. And give this one a thumbs up. That way it gets pushed out to more viewers that might want to see this content. Thank you so much. Let's get into today's video. So as I was saying in the intro, one of the most underrated credit cards, in my opinion, is the Discover It Cashback Rewards credit card. Now, this card right here is known as a beginner credit card, but this credit card really does pack a punch for everybody, no matter where you are in your credit journey. This was one of the first credit cards that I got. Now, it wasn't considered a cashback or it card back when I was 18, back in the 90s, but this is one of the cards that most people get when they first starting out in their credit journey, as I was saying, because it is a simple card and they usually start you out with a really reasonable limit depending on where you are in your credit journey. But I want to break down some of the key points that the Discover It card brings before we talk about any of the other offerings that it has. One of the first key benefits of this card is that it is great for everyday spend, as I was saying earlier. This card right here hits different categories throughout the year in the different quarters. So right now, the card is offering 5% cash back at Walmart, Walmart.com, and also at restaurants. So if you're someone like me that has the Walmart credit card that's about to be ending with Capital One, I talked about that and I'll link that video. This is another alternative, especially if the Walmart category is a part of the different spend for this credit card. Now, this is the caveat because right now, the Discover It card is in the Walmart category, but it will not be in this category past September the 31st because on October the 1st, the spend category will change. Now, last year, the spend category for October through December quarter was Amazon.com, Target.com, and Target stores. So hopefully that spend category will be what it is the end of the year, especially when it's time for you to do your holiday shopping. That's a great way to get that 5% cash back. Now, another great benefit of this card is that it hits all different categories throughout the year. So what is one of the categories that you use a lot? Back in January, there were drugstores. There was also gas stations. There also will be charging stations and transit, and also different spend categories throughout the whole year. So you have to activate it in the app. So different spend categories will give you a different chance to get that 5% cash back. Another great benefit is as you're racking up those cash back bonuses, do you know that the Discover It card also matches whatever you earn throughout that very first year? So my very first year with Discover It was from June of last year to June of this year. And I was able to accumulate $193.78 in cash back. And what they did, they matched that same cash back that I earned from using my card, just regular spending, not anything unnecessary. And they was able to match that back to me, and that went into a form of a credit inside of the app. Now, once you get that cash back, it's up to you what you want to do with it. You can redeem it for cash as a direct deposit. You can also redeem it as a statement credit. You can get it as a gift card. You can also link it to your Amazon.com account, and you can use that cash back to purchase items off of Amazon. Now, outside of whatever the categories are for that quarter that you're in, you will get 1% cash back on everything else. So right now, as I was saying, we're in the Walmart category right now, along with grocery stores and restaurants. If you were to use that card outside of that spend category, it will only get 1%. So if you were to get gas, it would get 1%. But again, if you're in your first year, you're going to be matched for that everyday spend. Another thing that's going on right now with the Discover It is that it has a 0% APR intro for the first 15 months of having this card. And that also includes balance transfers of 3%. If you are looking for a 0% APR card, then the Discover It could be a card for you, especially if you like all the different benefits that I just mentioned. Also, if you have cards that you are carrying in balance right now, hopefully you're not, but if you do, then you can possibly get a credit limit enough that you could be able to do a balance transfer. Another great feature of this card is that it does not have an annual fee. So having a cashback rewards card without an annual fee that hits a lot of different spend categories is a great card to have, considering that a lot of the cards now are going to an annual fee basis to be able to get these great rewards. This card also does not have any foreign transaction fees. Now I want to give you a caveat. You want to make sure that wherever you're using this card, that Discover card is used. It's not like the Visa and MasterCard logo where you see that all the time. You want to make sure that if you're using it out and about as you're doing your shopping, make sure that Discover card is one of the cards that your store or your retail store accept. Now usually Discover card is accepted everywhere, but when you're traveling internationally, you just want to make sure that this card is offered. Another great feature that they offer in the app is the ability to freeze the card. So if you lost it, or if you think it might have been stolen, or just because you don't want to spend any money on the card and you just want to freeze the card until you're ready to spend, that is also an option. Very easy to do just within the app. If you use this card very wisely, meaning that wherever you charge, you pay it right back, and you rinse and repeat that for every statement balance and every statement period, I guarantee you that you will get a credit limit increase automatically. My original Discover It card started out with a $6,000 limit, and it was automatically increased within 3 months to $8,000. And it did that just by me using the card, paying it back, using the card and paying it back every statement period. Now, another thing that I like about this card is that it does give you the ability to be able to check your credit score like a lot of other cards do. This is going to help you stay on track with your credit, especially if you're in the process of building your credit or if you're new to credit. This is a great feature that you can always check within the app. This credit card is considered a mid-tier credit card. So this credit card right here can be the gate open to you getting to the higher tier cards. So say you want to get an American Express Platinum card or a Gold card, having this card right here can always open up the door for the higher tier cards. That's why I always tell you guys, you want to make sure that you're starting your credit journey in the right way. You don't want to use the wrong financial tools when it's not what's going to help you get to your ultimate financial goal. So Discover card is a major bank. That's why Capital One wants to merge with it, because it is a major bank as well. So them merging may change these product offerings eventually. So if you want the Discover It card, you want to get on it before this merger may or may not take place by the beginning or sometimes next year in 2025. Now this part right here really does not matter, but you can pick the color card that you want. So I have two different Discover It cards. This one right here is the card that I share with my husband, and this is my other personal card that has a $9,000 limit, and this one has an $8,000 limit. So I got this one in purple and I got this one in this maroon looking color. That way I can tell the difference between each card and which card that I'm spending. But you can choose which background that you have from their selection. Another great thing about Discover that you can get this card in any part of your credit journey. So they do have a secured option without an annual fee, which is a rarity when it comes to some of the secured cards, unless you get it through a credit union or a bank. Another great option with this card is that they have a student version of this card. So if you are very brand new and still in school, still in college, or you might be in your last year of high school and you're wanting to build your credit up, this is another great card to begin with. But the Discover It card, depending on where you are in your credit journey, you might want to hold off on applying for that card until maybe you have graduated from out of the student card, or if you have to get the secured version. But a great thing about this, you can apply for this card with pre-approved for the card, and it will show you exactly what you're looking like before you actually take a hard pull. They will be looking at your Experian FICO 8 for this card, so make sure that you have your Experian credit report in tip-top shape so that you will get the intro APR and all the other great benefits of this card without having to get the secured option. Now, a lot of people know that you could get the Discover card with a 640 and above, but I would say if you want to get the Discover It card with the 0% APR and all those good perks, look like having a 650 or above, or at least a 670. That's what I would say. But again, you know where you are in your credit journey and where you are with the other different factors of your credit profile. And if you're interested in applying for the Discover It card, I'm going to leave you my referral link down in the description box. That way we both get rewarded if you are approved. So if you are considering applying for the Discover It card or any of the other Discover card offerings that they have on their website, please drop me a comment in the comment box below. Also, again, if y'all need any personal help, you can visit me at my website at starrcarter.com. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.